Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luke of Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
In brightest day,
in blackest nights,
No evil shall escape my sight.
but those who worship evil's might.
beware my power.
Green Lantern's light. Hello and welcome back to Sector 2814, the Green Lantern podcast. I am Phil. Joining me as always, Master of the Core, it is.
I am Will. Hi, everyone.
And still no Matt Kona, but it's episode 69, so I wonder who our special guest is.
You already know it's Lilith Hellfire.
You know my name and my brand. You know her by her side. She gave us a signal. It's a big 69 in the sky. You're really going to know her in July.
Why, Phil, what's happening in July?
Summer 69.
Summer 69.
Oh, Will's all in his glory because it's going to be all Silver Age Hal Jordan stories. So
Nice.
can't contain his excitement. And then first week of August, we go right into Emerald Knights. So it's like he's like,
You know, you gotta balance it out.
It'll be like 5-6 weeks of just Hal Jordan.
We planned it that way, totally. Thanks, Phil. I owe you one, man.
Like a little Hellfire. Look at a little Hellfire demanded it. July, summer of 69 in July. In honor of Capes and Lunatics, episode 269.
All right, shameless plug, Pete.
Oh.
He's like, I learned it from you.
I learned it from watching you.
I love that. I learned it from watching you.
You created this monster. Remember that little Hellfire.
I blame Rob Southgate. It's fine. We'll pass the buck back and forth.
You two are my podcast mommy and daddy, all right? So,
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
ew.
Be sure to check out Third Best Southgate.
That's right. New episode coming soon. All right, so
Allegedly.
yeah, we'll see. What are you going to talk about? I don't know. I can talk. Anyway, speaking of talking, yes. Any news? Any Green Lantern news? I mean, wait, you hear Dark Crisis every 2 seconds, but
Yeah, I did hear something about the actor playing Alan Scott.
Oh, yeah.
It was something. I don't remember what it was. Maybe about his costume or something, but
yeah, I think it was like, is it a date yet? No, still no
moving
date.
forward.
We've really been talking about this for 2 years, but yeah, still no date. Yeah, and so
You
far,
know-
I guess they said they only announced the guys playing Guy Gardner and Alan Scott. That's it.
Yeah. Now, from what I read, and I could certainly be wrong because it's a day that ends in Y. Berlanti is working on this show, right, for HBO Max?
It's in the Berlanti verse production-wise, but that really doesn't mean anything.
Okay. I mean,
Because he's actually Teen Titans is in the Berlanti production verse as well. It's just kind of in his contract at this point. It's not going to be like an Arrowverse show, I guarantee you, though. So don't worry about that.
okay. Well, I mean, but I was more worried that he was kind of involved with a certain movie from 2011.
Oh yeah, no. Trust me. I and to be fair, Mark Guggenheim, all three of them need to be put on trial. Him and Andrew Kressberg, all three of them need to be put on trial for that travesty. And we'll get there in our superhero movie brackets that I heard. Well, I demanded that you will be joining us for.
And
Yeah, I get
in
to,
July.
I get to rewatch the Green Lantern movie.
Don't
Not
cry,
only-
Will. I don't like to make, contrary to popular belief, as Phil would have you believe, I don't like to see grown men cry. I really don't.
Okay, I'll try not to
unless-
cry then.
Not unless she's dating them.
Not unless I'm the cause. Yes, that is correct.
Hey, you don't just get to watch the Green Lantern movie, Will. You also get to watch the Halle Berry Catwoman movie also.
Me? Wow.
It's funny because John Rogers is, I think, the writer of that movie. He's responsible for Leverage, The Librarians, showrunner.
It's like,
and
how
writer.
did it go this bad? The Suits. Oh, the stories I can tell about the behind the scenes of that movie.
Yeah, and one of the
nice.
things he said is, "Hey, I just got another check on royalties for Catwoman. Cashing that and going on."
All 50 cents of it.
Blood money. But yeah, I don't think there's any other Green Lantern news. Like I saw a bunch of Dark Crisis stuff, but a lot of it was like,
Like, does it even matter if one green? We literally have 1 billion, so does it matter?
well, that's like me and Will have been talking about. We're like, there's not going to be any current Green Lantern, like regular Green Lantern book for a while. We're like, why? Yeah, supposedly John Stewart's dead, but we got like 6 other Green Lanterns from Earth.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's great that Jon Stewart's getting a series. I mean, that's totally awesome, but that's not happening until what, December or January?
Probably.
Where's the Green Lantern title? I mean,
exactly.
As a Green Lantern fan, I just kind of like to know,
I mean, I wouldn't mind any of those Green Lanterns. Like we even said, do Kilowog miniseries or something.
Yeah.
Something. But okay, I'll say it for you, Will. I know you don't want to say it, but it's like, hey, he's gonna be front and center Dark Crisis. Where's my goddamn Hal Jordan series?
Or we haven't seen.
It's
Kyle
okay. They'll bring him back as the Spectre because of Dark Crisis or something.
Ow.
You're our only hope, Juan Kenobi.
Oh no! It's gonna be. We saw that art of him fighting Pariah. Watch, Pariah's gonna be like, I know who can stop you. I'm gonna bring out Parallax for the 50th time.
Yeah.
Boo! No to Parallax. Just say no to Parallax. Say yes to Hal Jordan Spectre. That's all I'm saying.
We haven't seen Kyle since.
No, Will. No.
Don't make me mute you.
He's being a White Lantern with the Metal Men. You leave him alone.
Okay.
No, wait.
And
Go ahead, continue, Will. Continue.
There's just so many of the previous Lanterns that we're just barely getting to see. And I still find it annoying that they killed off Aricia, essentially.
Again.
Well, women can't fridge themselves, Will.
Yes, it takes major force.
Oh my God, that is so wrong on so many levels. But it's true as well, which is sad.
Or again, I mean, she was in this last series. It's like, Jo only got 12 issues of her own series, and then she was in the book with Simon and them. It's like, do a Jo series. Like I said, rotate it, pair them up. What's the groups I said? Kyle and Jessica, Hal and Jo. I'm saying rotate it. I want the buddy cops. Like I said, yeah, Kyle and Jessica, Jo and Hal, and then that would leave Guy and Simon. Yeah.
You know what I think it is because Lantern Corps, the Green Lantern Corps is essentially just cops of the universe, right? Cops aren't really hot right now, whether buddy cop or not. Like, when's the last time The Rock and Kevin Hart made a buddy cop movie? You know what I mean? That's how you can kind of gauge it. And I think that's how they're kind of looking at it from a business perspective.
Yeah, but
very problematic, especially when Hal's around. No offense.
Yeah, for the 69th time. See how I brought that around tonight? 69th time, we could blow up the core and be like, oh, we're all free agents now. Something like that.
Well,
they're very short-sighted.
Again, you got a good point. Stray away from the cop stuff, maybe for the moment. Let's get back to some pure superhero stories.
Yeah, and
I can even go for lore. Let's go back. Let's take it all the way back to Oa. Let's blame those Guardians. Yeah, stick it to the man.
Lock them up.
Well, you're right. After whatever year we're in right now, cops.
Time is a construct.
Yeah, time is a construct and blah blah blah. But cops. Yeah, not awesome. But I thought Morrison did a really decent job of making him more a, kind of like a sheriff on the frontier or something. Not a, boy in blue kind of thing. But maybe they do need to get away from that. Well, you're just intergalactic police force. Blah blah blah.
Ooh, I got an idea for you. Did they ever do a team up with Jonah Hex? Make him a Green Lantern for poops and giggles, or his granddaughter if they so choose to.
Well, make him more like first.
They can make it like
responders.
Gunslinger and Spawn. You know what I mean? Like something like that. Because the current like conditions right now are not conducive to a Green Lantern story.
Yeah.
Unless you have a really creative person and like when's the last time we had like a real like ooh yeah they're on the Green? I mean everybody's okay, but like ooh yeah I can't believe they came back to write Green Lantern. Like when's the last time we really felt like that?
Well, Jemison on Far Sector. I mean, that was a pretty amazing. Leaned hard into the sci-fi side of it. That was a really good story. But she's actually making real money doing novels because she's an awesome writer.
Yeah, exactly.
And doing comics is not.
Especially right now.
A lot of.
I heard that
right now.
the rates are going down.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
Who could we? Who's an old writer we could bring back that would put asses in seats? Jeff Johns, Ron Mars. I mean, who?
Ron Mars. Jeff Johns. He's a little tainted at the moment.
Yeah,
So.
true. Yeah.
Ron Mars though, I'd be on it like white on rice, bro. Like yeah. So.
I mean, coming off a successful run of Silver Surfer Rebirth. Yeah, come on.
Exactly. Come on, Cosmic. Like, let's get it together. If you're gonna steal somebody from Marvel, don't make it Bendis.
But oh no!
Wow.
Never go full Bendis. No, yes.
You're lucky that lore's too complicated for him, Will. That's all I can say.
Doesn't want to do his homework. Yes, let's get friend of the show Ron Mars on that book.
This is Ron Mars. You are listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
Whether he likes it or not.
Hey man, I'm sure if the money were right, he'd be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He loves the cosmic stuff. Yeah,
I know.
He kept trying to force another Silver Surfer Green Lantern crossover.
They're like, no. Read the room, bro. The mouse does not play.
I mean, when he was doing it, it was like what mid-late '90s. So
yeah.
Well, he's like, yeah, sure.
It was pre-mouse. He ain't doing it now.
It remind me when we get into it. There's a line that Kyle says in issue 95 that we're getting into, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, how does that affect this? So I just remind me.
Remind Will to be Will. Gotcha.
Remind me to be me. Yeah. But just
gotta
be yourself, man. Be yourself.
Yes, William. Be yourself. Don't hide.
I am God.
Star Blast, man, the gift that keeps on giving.
Just like herpes. Yes.
Exactly like that.
It's pretty bad when Quasar's in a story, Lilith, and I'm like, this story not good.
I know, like, you're talking poo?
Power Blast, man. No sense, man. They just gave up on numbering that thing after a while, too.
They editorial was like, I don't know, pick a number.
I don't know. Fantastic Four is doing some stuff under the ocean. Quasar and them are in space. Yeah. Whatever.
Let's make this one 3. How about this one 20? It's only an 11-part crossover. Okay, 13.
I don't care. Throw it in.
Yeah, that was a big old mess. Even for this hardcore Quasar fan, that was a big old mess.
All right, so should we jump into these issues?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, I have a short synopsis for 95, and then they get more detailed for the 3 of a Kind crossover. All right, so Green Lantern Volume 3, number 95, February 1998, Servants and Masters.
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh.
Just in time for episode 69.
Whoa!
And it's robots, too.
Love dolls, what? Writer Ron Mars. Oh, I'm playing it again, Will. Already did it. Writer Ron Mars. Penciler Jim Starlin.
Mm-hmm. Didn't he do the cover, too?
Yep, I think so.
As long as it ain't Adam Warlock, I don't care.
And the choir said amen.
I know Will's that, yeah. Inker Terry Austin, colorist Rob Schwager, letterer Chris Iliopoulos, and editor Dana Curtin.
I mean, that's a name I haven't heard in a while.
I know. All right, here's your very big detailed synopsis. Green Lantern is called to the moon of Lilith in order to help solve a series of murders.
Are we sure he didn't cause them?
How dare you?
Is he covering up his own crimes?
Hey,
Well,
Cal Rayner.
Yeah, technically. And being technically correct is, as we of course know, is the best form of being correct.
I don't see Kyle parallaxing around at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, who blew up something in Cosmic Odyssey? Not Kyle Rayner, I'll tell you that.
Who blew something up in, I don't know, Green Lantern?
Every
Zero?
other thing.
Parallax forced his hand, Will.
Oh, okay.
Any excuse is better than none.
You could tell that Zero Hour issue was very controversial here because it was my favorite versus his favorite. Yeah.
So, I'm sure he knew everybody was off the planet because he was
plot armor. That's what we heard in the Dark Stars. Yeah,
plot armor.
Thank goodness everyone got evacuated. Even though we never saw
air quotes.
That would
air
be cool.
quotes.
Even though we never saw Rose or those kids again. But yeah, everyone got off the planet too.
It could be worse. He could have pulled a Cisco, knowing full well I'm just gonna gas the planet.
Yeah.
For one guy, come out or die.
Or Felicity, yeah, just drop a nuke there. No, I was gonna say, yeah, they got off the.
Too soon, Phil. Too soon.
They got off OS safe. Yeah, they're in heaven.
Wow,
Nice.
that got dark.
That escalated quickly. Welcome to podcasting with Phil and Lil.
Oh, that's right. Welcome back. Hey, Lilith Hellfire was only here a few weeks ago. Welcome back to another episode of the Phil, Will, and Lil Show.
Well, Kyle did, kind of murder a whole bunch of robots in this issue.
It only counts if they're sentient.
I love how brave you are tonight, though, with Lilith Hellfire for backup. You're like, oh, yeah, you know what else Kyle Rayner sucks at?
I tell you, he makes an excellent White Lantern. He does not make an excellent anything else.
But anyway, yes, he goes to a planet of robots to solve a murder.
When he does
A murder.
When he goes into the alien,
It's Savannah. Oh, did you get there?
Yes.
he does mention the movie Aliens. He knows what happened. But
They did a crossover. It's canon.
Yeah, there's a Green Lantern Aliens crossover, right? That's in continuity. How does that work? I don't understand.
It's like those things we fought.
That makes Archie canon with DC Comics. Just saying.
And Marvel, right?
Ooh.
A multiverse
They don't
of
know. The mouse doesn't know yet, Will. Shh.
What is this? A multiverse of madness?
Perhaps.
Mom. On Mother's Day weekend.
Scarlet Witch.
Looking for her kids. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I saw you, Disney. I saw you.
Evil stepmother. But yeah, no, the masters are, humanoid, but really let themselves go. But they literally skip leg day, Lil. Come on.
I know.
Every day they skip it.
But then Kyle tracks down the alien, and it's a giant spider alien
Yeah, spider creature.
who killed one of
So
the
original. So original.
Tell you what, man, all these
If
spiders,
it would have been red and blue, I'd have been a little suspicious, but
all these spiders, oh, man. But yeah, the spider, the mother killed the one overlord to feed her offspring.
Like three.
as
of
you
them.
do, relatable.
3 of them die. Yeah.
Oh, please, you mate and kill just for the fun of it, Lilith Hellfire. Oh, no,
I
you
just
feed
said
it.
relatable.
I was going to say, you feed those dogs. Oh, no, she's feeding them dogs. That's what she
Yeah.
did. Oh, that's what you meant
Getting
by...
them ready for the apocalypse, you know?
Oh, my God, you told me, too, and I didn't even get it. You said you fed those dogs organic.
Nice.
Ugh. But yeah, I love Cal.
So are you guys just completing a run on this, or like?
Oh, we're going in order. We're going in order.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Got to squeeze everything in before summer of '69, love.
Yeah.
I understand.
Oh, trust me, every show, kids, you do not want to miss summer of '69.
There were a lot of splash pages in this issue. I mean,
And they fight for a couple of pages, and we're back to the dialogue.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a bad story because it's a Mars, but it's like this was pure fill-in. Wasn't
Filler,
it?
yeah, absolute
really.
filler, but filler in the best way.
Yeah.
Like a Snickers when you're hungry.
Oh, you're gonna bring
This podcast is not sponsored by Snickers, but if Snickers wants to sponsor us, please do.
After the slander, you talking about that ad for the last 10 years?
I'm finally trying to forgive them. If they sponsor us, I'll forgive them.
That's right, kids. All sins can be forgiven.
But Twix, you're still on my poop list.
Whoa!
Those double page ads, yeah, for no reason. Twix still on my hit list.
Kids, all sins can be forgiven for the
right amount of money.
Holy dollar.
America, capitalism.
We need the money, gimme.
Nah, but this is like a fun little issue, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Because it's robots, man. Like, what kid doesn't love robots? Evil robots you get to fight and beat up with feel no remorse?
Even though they might have been sentient beings. That's okay.
We don't care. We do not care here.
I don't know. Do you think those overlords were creating sentient robots? Well, I don't think so.
No, they're like, you're going to do our work.
They gave them just enough intelligence to do the jobs. Yeah, you don't want to give them too much independence because then they're going to revolt against you. Nah,
rise up and kill you. Don't you watch The Matrix? Have you seen every sci-fi movie ever since Metropolis?
I feel like there's a lesson there that maybe we could take home for, I don't know, the present day or something along those lines. But, whatever.
Shots fired at Japan? What now?
I thought you were talking about a flat-bloated ruler who eats just fast food, and I'm surprised he's not dead yet. What?
They'll reelect him. Shush.
Hey, don't you talk about Ronald McDonald like that.
He would do a better job.
Oh!
I mean, I'm just saying.
Better
monkey flinging.
Nothing says America like McDonald's.
Hey, I met Ronald McDonald. He has a better comb over.
As long as Grimace is his VP, I will support him. Can't have the Hamburglar.
Yeah, he's obviously problematic.
Embezzlement. Although McDonald's, we would welcome your sponsorship money.
Yeah.
As long as Yum Brands is passed first, yes. That's Yum Brands composes of Pepsi, which makes Mountain Dew, and Taco Bell, and KFC. So
okay.
As South Park fans, we kind of almost have to go for the Yum Brands.
You took our jabs. Thank you for being all hopped up on cough medicine, Will Thomas.
Thank Florida allergy season, right before the hurricane season, when it blows everything away.
Oh, great. So in the next couple of weeks, I'll be like, hey, can you podcast tonight? Is your house still there? Okay. It's that time of year again. Okay.
Well, technically not till July.
Oh, no. Are you going to be
I don't think I'm going to be home for most of July. I think I'll be somewhere else. So I think we're...
Oh, jeez. Okay. Just as long as you take enough time out to podcast, that's cool.
Phil.
All right. But yeah, I saw some of the splash pages in this. Will, was that just like a Starlin thing?
I think so. I mean, it as a fill-in issue, it's done in one. I mean, it doesn't really have anything related.
And we never saw them again.
Yeah, and we never saw them again.
Well, they might have died. He's like, yeah, how are we going to take care of ourselves? Yeah, do it yourself.
And if I remember right, Mars and Starlin are friends, so this might have just been a nice, quick way to work with a friend of his, and a mentor, and someone he looked up to.
A quick payday.
Mm-hmm.
Here's some shekels.
Yes.
The best kind of friendship.
And speaking of Starlin, does Cal look extra buff in this issue, especially like in the pectorals?
Titties. They call those titties. Wait, this isn't freaking Tomes of Evil. This isn't freaking Kingpin. What am I talking about?
Oh my god, that round table is going to be something else. But no, that's the first thing I noticed. I'm like, what is this? Rob Liefeld, Captain America? Jesus.
But he still didn't fix the haircut, so that's fine. At this point, it's a signature. It's a trademark. I'll let it go.
It's 90s hair. I mean, it could have been worse. Could have been a mullet.
Don't go there, Phil. Please. please don't go there.
With the little ponytail in the back, yeah.
Truth, justice, and mullet. That's right.
Even Superman had a mullet. It was bad, bro. Like, it was bad.
It was bad.
Hell, me and Krista were reading some of those Titans, around
I'm
issue.
sorry.
No, the new Titans around 100. Man, Dick Grayson had a mullet.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, we had a name check to, a really smart detective type character. Kyle says, Batman or Nightwing.
Because he's afraid of getting punched if he doesn't.
Oh my God!
Out of nowhere, you didn't mention me.
Lilith, he wanted me to push a button.
Batman.
There you
My
go.
favorite character.
All to do with Batman.
Into the Dark Knight. All to do with Batman.
Ray, I did not bring it up. They forced my hand.
Well, but also, I know Phil has a certain affinity and, love.
Who, Phil? No way. You think he ran a Batman podcast or something?
Or a Nightwing podcast.
Make Charlie do a Damien podcast. Round it all out.
Oh my God! Can you imagine just that?
We are Robins.
No.
Yum, 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 yum.
Just like a potpourri of just this week we talk about Damian Wayne. Next week we talk Sinestro.
No, an ambush bug. Just give me the ambush
yeah.
bug.
Oh.
You thought the quantum zone was niche.
We're really niching down now.
Ambush bug. Remember him from 1986? All right. So should we get to the crossover?
Dun 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 dun.
I know Lilith is chomping at the bit to get to that Connor Hawk.
It's not so bad. I'm just saying. Could have been worse.
That's true. We'll see how this crossover holds up because it's off by 3 different writers on 3 different issues. So, and again, this is like the 3rd crossover between Cal's book and Connor Hawk's book. So,
in last 16 months or something.
They're gay for each other, bro. Watch them bring that up.
Wow.
They've
What,
been
you mean
secret
this year?
gay love. Yeah.
No, remember they already said they just said a few weeks ago. Connor Hawk's asexual. Remember?
They didn't say what kind of asexual though. See, like there's people that are that can. It's weird. It's like a whole spectrum. So we don't know what kind of ace he is.
Okay.
He could like to cuddle. That's all I'm saying. Look at those titties. He could love to cuddle.
Whoa! I'm just saying, I think Ron Mars was doing God's work trying to save that Connor Hawk book. I mean, this is the 3rd crossover already in 20 issues? Well,
he is more tolerable with other people around. Like his own main book was just
Connor.
Yeah.
So. The
well, all he had was
but when he got to
Fire.
Justice League, that's when I actually gained an affinity for him actually being competent. Yeah. So.
Well, I think part of it too is the art. The art is so much darker and grittier on his book. When you look at the Green Lantern book and the Flash book, the beginning and the end of the crossover. And don't get me started on the end. I mean, I like Grant Morrison as a writer. They usually do a really good job, but that issue was
the choice was kind of weird. Yeah,
the choice
when the editor fell asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, I think so.
Like a debriefing.
Yeah, I mean they had all of this, oh my God, you got all the suspense from the end of this, and we're gonna just whack all that suspense off right at the knees, and hey, guess what? 42 people died, and it's over. Now we're gonna.
Is this an Arrow episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, as I know.
Choices were made.
It was the 90s. I'm surprised we didn't see all the dead bodies.
Yeah.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Speaking of,
and it was Grant Morrison and Mark Miller. I mean, this is when Wade took a year away from Flash. I think is that right?
Yep, it was like in the middle of that year. Yep.
I
wonder if that was just Mark Wade saying, "You know what? I don't want to do a crossover. All right, go ahead, throw it in." Seriously, you're gonna make me do this? Okay. Like the last Connor Hawk. Remember, there was 2 Connor Hawk issues and one Green Lantern in the middle.
Yeah.
I think we were like Ron Mars was just like, "Yeah, I'll help you out the crossover," but we're just gonna sit and talk this issue.
Yeah, it was an interesting way to do the whole crossover thing. I don't know that it was completely successful. But
Well, Connor Hawk has never been thought about until just the other day when he announced he was asexual. So yeah, definitely not successful.
Oh boy. All right. So yeah, the first one is from Green Lantern. Green Lantern 96, March 1998, Three of a Kind Part 1. Ron Mars again. Penciler Paul Pelletier. Yeah. We can't have Daryl Banks. Give us Paul Pelletier. Inker
Oh, sure, you can get the French names right. Shout out to my Italian Americans.
Inker John Lowe, colorist Alex Blaert, and letterer Chris Eliopoulos, and no editor was brave enough to put their name on this. All right.
Nice.
Okay, remember, kids, 1998. Somewhere in Iraq, the three mercenaries, Hatchet, Heatwave, and Sonar, enter a stronghold of Saddam Hussein and retrieve a
They're
container.
doing the Marky Mark and Ice Cube movie.
We're retrieving Saddam's porn. Leave us alone. But meanwhile, just coincidentally, Green Lantern, Green Arrow, and Flash meet in the Justice League Watchtower as they plan to board a cruise ship to go on vacation together.
Tell me that's not thruple activity. I'll wait.
Wally
Trapped
chaperoning.
on a boat with seamen? What?
Wow! I'm on a boat.
Exactly.
Hey, Wally's married. He's just playing chaperone. Oh my god! You know what? That would be the ultimate thing if like Connor was like gay or something, because like every woman who like runs into him is like, "Ooh, hey, baby."
Yeah, don't they call
Oh, he
him
was ace the whole time.
don't they call him like this is must be what it's like to be around 007 at the end. I'm like, okay, whatever.
His father was walking herpes.
It's a cold sore if you're a South Park fan.
I thought you were gonna say The Office.
That too.
As they asked, they meet at the Watchtowers. They plan to board a cruise ship to go on vacation together, despite the still ongoing tension between Cal and Wally. Shut up, Lou.
Sexual tension.
I love how Martian Manhunter's there, and you know, Cal's like, you don't know what you're missing. He's like, no, I think I do. Go ahead.
He's like, you forget I read minds, bro. You forget. It's exactly why I'm not going.
The three heroes hope to leave the hero business behind them and get to know each other better. Shut up, Lilith. Cal still thinks a lot about his ex-girlfriend, Donna Troy, but Wally is more interested in Cal's relationship with Jade. Oh, give me details, son.
I bet.
And speaking of Jade, I forget what she disappears this issue.
Oh yeah, does that go into I didn't reread it yet. Does that go into what's that that mini series we're doing?
Was she trapped in a world?
Is it a bit? It was Sentinel.
A Heart of Darkness or something.
Heart of Darkness or something.
Yeah,
I don't remember. I was hoping you would, but we're both showing our
to
lack
the
of-
reread, because I'm pretty sure I don't think in the regular book she was missing, so I might just go into that Sentinel Heart of Darkness crossover we're about to do. They do not know that in the exact moment, Jade is sitting on the couch in Cal's apartment and suddenly gets sucked into a vortex. I hate when that happens.
Better than a fridge. Better than a fridge.
Oh, true. You
Yeah.
can survive.
Give me vortex over fridge, okay?
That's true. Yeah. So while Cal's having fun, she gets sucked into a vortex. Both Cal and Wally are impressed by the success Connor has with women.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much. It's okay.
But oh my god, is this where they do the callback to Connor's one of his previous issues? But to their surprise, he tells them he only slept with a woman once, and that actually might have been a ghost.
I was
remember that.
What? Okay.
Who does he think he is? Tori Spelling?
Every guy who slept with Lilith thinks they slept with a ghost because next morning she's gone.
They're gone.
Oh!
F in the chat, boys! F in the chat!
Egg McMuffin, your Uber's here. Get out. God, it was a ghost. At the
Me
bar.
sleep over at a boy's house. Gross.
At the bar, the three heroes are confronted by three men, and it does not
When
take
someone
long.
delivers their packet, I'm just saying, it's homoerotic text, no subtext to be found.
Wait a minute, three men? I mean, come on.
3 men and a baby, hell.
No, Hatchet, Heatwave, and Sonar. Shouldn't that be 2.5 men?
Philip. That's at Nightwing PDP.
I didn't say who. Yeah, it does not take long until Wally recognizes Hatchet is one of them. Kyle, Wally, and it says Hatchet, which I thought he recognized Heatwave, which would make sense.
It's always Heatwave because nobody knows who Hatchet is, bro.
Yeah.
Or Sonar.
Oh no! I think Connor didn't Connor recognize Hatchet? No one recognized Sonar. Everyone's like, who's that guy?
Who's that guy? You know,
Even though Cal
metal all over his face.
The first solo Cal and Wally team up, they fought Sonar, but neither one of them like,
yeah.
That's the joke. He's the shocker of the group.
Who's that guy with the bad acne? I don't know.
He's literally cannon fodder for the next couple of issues.
Cal, Wally, and Connor put on their costumes and try to stop the three mercenaries from taking over the ship. But the fight ends quickly as Sonar threatens to sink the cruise ship and all passengers with it. The villains plan to set the ship on a new course to deliver their package, which contains the dangerous Dr. Polaris. Oh, speaking of a bad package.
Yeah.
Magnetic North.
So, bubble with lots of fuzzy stuff inside to absorb all the sound, and then take his air out. Why? This is
not everybody can be Wanda, okay?
But Kyle has literally done this before.
Well, there's no room to run.
Kyle's distracted, okay? Leave him alone.
There's not enough room for Wally to run and break the sound barrier, so we can't do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Because we got two more parts. Will, we're trying to save the Green Arrow book. We can't just beat them now.
I mean, this just felt. These are three members of the Justice League, and these three.
To be fair, have you seen the Justice League in the late '90s? To be fair,
that's true.
Electric Superman. Electric Superman.
Exactly.
Electric Blue Superman. These three bozos.
He liked red.
End up, destroying the ship and killing 42 people. I just feel like.
Could have went a little less hard, bro.
I feel like
Since when have you said that?
Done a little bit better here,
Hey, again, we're trying to save the Green Arrow book, and we're trying to torture Grant Morrison. Okay, we cannot do this in one.
Okay.
Thoughts, Lilith Hellfire?
Lots of homoerotic text, not subtext. I'll say that.
I was gonna say lots of setup.
Yeah, much setup.
Just
a cruise, superheroes going on cruises. Really, you have the whole Watchtower as your man cave. You're going on a cruise with people. Gross. They do not have the best judgment.
And again, I know it's comics, but I mean, just the coincidence of these three heroes and these three villains running into each other. It's like, oh, hey, we have one of Wally's villains, one of Cal's villains, and one of Connor's villains. What are the chances that all three of them would be there?
It's a triple date. It's fine. That's what they're not telling us. They were on whatever the 90s equivalent of a night chat is, and they gotta have a cover up, That's all.
We're trying to talk dirty. Hang up the phone. All right. Any other thoughts on this, or should we get to the Green Arrow?
I like the art. I'll say
that.
The art was great.
Pelletier, of course.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and it wasn't bad. It was just
obvious setup is obvious setup.
Yeah. Exactly.
Heck yeah. I mean, Lilith, as much as you may poo-poo on Cal Rayner, you have to admit, I mean, they gave him some good artists back at this point.
Oh, they did. And, it's when Kyle's by himself that I hate him. Like I said, I think he made a great White Lantern, and with the Metal Men, that was a very interesting dynamic. And here, he's not so, like, boring and annoying. He has somebody to play off of. It's not just him.
He almost shot them with a cannon.
As you do.
Let's see how Jordan do that.
Giant
he's done that plenty of times.
glove.
Just ask the ladies.
What? Whoa. What, those teenage girls?
Oh.
Come on, Will's right there. Don't do that.
I'm right here, Phil. Right here, man.
I'm sorry.
We're not alone, Phil. Don't do the house slander.
I know. I'm sorry. But no, you guys are slandering the 90s Justice League. I mean, we didn't need a competent
In fairness,
we didn't need a competent Justice League. Remember, this is the age of Bat God.
Batman, my favorite character.
That is true.
Into the Dark Knight, all to do with Batman.
you know what? If nobody else is gonna say it, I'll just say it. There's no such thing as prep time. There, Batman would get slaughtered. Even though that's my argument I used to win Justice League versus Avengers, technically.
What, prep time?
Yeah. Like, yeah, you have a Hulk, but we have Batman and Superman. And Superman, as we all know, can beat Hulk, not the other way around.
Lilith is like, Bat God is so OP, but I don't want him to lose to Steve Rogers.
Well, to be fair, Steve doesn't have the guts to be as brutal as Batman, so. Same thing with Clark.
But he has super soldier serum and not indestructible shield again.
The thing we don't talk about is that Lazarus Pit water that he definitely drinks on a continual basis. You know, it's kind of like what Slade has. We're not going to talk about it, though. I mean, he was on Venom. I'm just saying.
I don't know if he drinks Lazarus Pit water.
He does.
I don't know. No, I was going to say, I'm thinking.
Because he keeps getting older and the girls keep staying the same. That's what I'm saying.
Oh! I was gonna say, baby mama probably exudes it out of her pores. So, baby mama,
Catwoman now. I'm sorry, I don't know the current.
He's back and forth with Talia. Trust me.
They're on a break.
We were on a break. So he was like, "Yeah, no, that's why I hooked up with Harley."
Yeah.
Me, wow. Totally check out last issue of Catwoman if you haven't done so.
Yeah, Teenie Howard's doing some good work on Catwoman.
Oh.
She's doing the Lord's work, to be quite honest.
All right, so part 2, Green Arrow, volume 2, number 130 from March 1998. 3 of a kind. Death at the top of the world. Top of the world, Ma.
More homoerotic subtext, sure.
Top of the world, Ma.
La Petite Death.
That's what Lilith gets every weekend. Hey, all right. Writer Chuck Dixon, penciler William Rosado.
We got a Sal Buscema.
Oh, I don't think anyone even got right across the room either. Oh, he's only.
That's okay because we had John Costanza.
Oh, yes, colors Lee Lothridge and letterer, yes, John Costanza.
Costanza.
What kind of underwear you wear, Costanza? Editor Darren Vincenzo. These pretzels are making me thirsty. Yeah, don't get us started on Seinfeld. We'll be here all day. Okay. All right. Green Arrow, Green Lantern, and Flash sit at a table in the restaurant of the cruise ship, which has just been hijacked by Hatchet, Sonar, and Heatwave. While Hatchet watches over the 3 heroes, Sonar and Heatwave look after Dr. Polaris, who lies in a stasis container in the cargo room of the ship. Stasis container.
What is it, Star Trek?
I was going to say, no, that's what Lilith sleeps in every night. Oh, no.
Just giving it the old Daredevil.
Well, she has slept here before. Complete darkness, complete quiet. I mean, I'm only partially kidding about sleeping in a coffin. She's
Affleck Daredevil.
Bro, yes! I've been thinking about it. I'm just saying. Get my Abby Shuto on. Sleep in a coffin.
If you don't mind some water, sleep in a sensory deprivation tank.
Have you ever actually been in one? Like the
No, I want to.
The texture of the liquid that they use. No, I can't do it.
Really?
Yeah, it's very like.
The only thing
I don't want to feel like I'm back in the womb. Like that's what it feels like. I've actually done
that. Supposedly that's what it's supposed to be. Because supposedly it helps.
Yeah, the texture of that I don't like it. I don't do toaster strudels or Twinkies. I do not like that texture.
Twinkies or toaster.
Oh, it's that texture. Jeez.
It's not that texture, but it doesn't feel like water. I'll just put it that way.
Somebody's muffins getting buttered. That ain't my business.
So yes, Dr. Polaris in a cargo container. Using his ring powers, Green Lantern is able to send a camera after them and finds out that the 3 mercenaries just want to bring Dr. Polaris to the North Pole where he can absorb immense magnetic powers and hopefully reward his rescuers for it. Because that cannot go wrong at all, can it? Could it?
Man, this is like the rogues being absolute maniacs. I love it.
Rogues. Heatwave's the only rogue there. These other two are.
You know, I'm probably not the sharpest, tool in the shed here, but if I am going to take the superheroes captive,
Taking the
maybe
ring
I
off.
take off his ring and maybe I take away Connor's bow. I'm just saying.
Although technically he can make a bow and quiver out of anything, so
Yeah.
there's plenty of table legs and stuff, but yeah, definitely get the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, and two, and like you're not taking away Flash's power, so it's like
it's just
don't feed him.
the guy who can move at the speed of light.
Yeah.
Who can walk on water? Yeah.
Or who can hit
Run
you
on water, excuse me.
hit you before you even see him coming. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Give you a little vibrating hand.
Whoa!
Why doesn't he just?
Oh, is that only reserved for Linda? Okay, that's fine.
You get
Yeah.
a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
Why doesn't he just knock them all out?
Yeah.
Done,
And again, like you were saying with Green Lantern, bubble him up and stuff. If he has enough willpower to like send the camera down, however many floors, he can do something with that ring. Come on.
Yeah, this crossover's.
Yeah, we're looking
It's
for
convenient. Plot point is convenient. Well, to be fair, they're on a cruise, so they are drunk. Just know that when the moment you step on a cruise, you get handed a drink. So I'll just say that they're drunk.
Okay.
And let your imagination go from there.
Hell, I told you, I went on a cruise with my parents when I was like 12. The minute we got out of U.S. waters, they're like, "Oh, hey, you want some wine? You want some wine?" I'm like, "Oh my god, no!"
What is this, France?
I know. I'm like, why are you trying to get a 12-year-old?
Germany?
Yeah. God. Yeah, we're trying to save Connor Hawk's book. That's the point of this story, Will. Taking two other popular books and
They should have never killed Oliver, but it's fine.
Lilith. Two popular books on the ends, and then Green Arrow. This Connor Hawk series in the middle. Is this the definition of a poop sandwich?
Yeah, afraid to say it, but yeah. Afraid so, bud.
As soon as Flash,
And it's the booty ends of the bread too. It's not even good pieces of the bread.
Oh, it's
The ultimate poop sandwich. Untoasted. It's cut down the middle, not like it's just the worst.
It's a week past the expiration date. Okay.
In Connor's case, a whole year past.
Wow. As soon as Flash, the birds won't even touch it. As soon as Flash sees an opportunity, he attacks Hatchet and knocks him out. Yeah, well,
That was quick.
He's a stooge. He was working for Kal Rayner's uncle.
That in and of itself should tell you something.
The evil uncle. I'm your dad. No, I'm not.
I'm just your uncle.
It's even worse than the Star Wars reveal. It's just like, I'm your uncle. I am your uncle.
That was unsatisfying.
What's worse, finding out your dad's space Hitler or kissing your sister?
Depends on where you're at. Sorry.
Wow! Lilith, he's sitting right there. No, I'm sorry. That's West Virginia, not Arkansas.
No,
Okay, Charlie.
Everything is the Midwest except for New York and New Jersey.
I'm just like, Pennsylvania is literally part of the tri-state area, Charlie. Come on. Come on! The train goes there, bro!
It's one of the original 13 colonies. Oh my god.
He was a little,
Oh, yeah.
5 sheets to the wind.
Always. I'm like, I have hills. I'm not Midwest. Come on. Cal and Connor go after the other two villains while Flash prepares a possible evacuation of the cruise ship.
Evacuation of his bowels, maybe.
Wow. I did, that did make a little more sense where he's just like throwing people in lifeboats. It's like,
You get a lifeboat, you get a lifeboat. Nobody's getting left behind. Nobody's jacked today. Everybody's rose.
That door's got enough room for everybody, kid.
That's right. Well, why wouldn't he,
It's because she was a crazy old lady. It was a figment of her imagination.
Why wouldn't Kyle just, make a big raft for everybody, Flash, throw everybody in it,
He's sexually distracted. You can't trust that willpower right now, hon. Sorry.
Fly everybody away, and then they come back and deal with the idiots, right?
Well, do you think? I mean,
What fun is that, Will?
It's a
There's
flimsy.
no tension if there's no hostages.
It's a flimsy excuse, but if Dr. Polaris wakes up, don't you want the Green Lantern to be battling? You know, wouldn't he be best equipped to fight Dr. Polaris?
I mean, if it was anyone else.
Okay, and I forget which issue this is, but like Wally. Oh yeah, it's the Flash issue. We'll get there, but it's like where he says he doesn't have experience like fighting people with magnetic powers. I'm like, what about your crazy ex?
Yeah.
We don't talk about that. Might as well call them Bruno. We don't talk about that.
Oh. And he's the one that takes out Polaris anyway, so.
Exactly. Cal and Connor.
No, to be fair, he is the Flash. He's the mainliner of the crossover. Sorry. Don't yell at me on a Green Lantern podcast. Don't yell at me.
I know he's been a superhero since he's 12. We know.
Yeah. Well, and this is with Morrison and Miller writing the book, so it's kind of a big deal, right? Theoretically.
Oh man, I wish this would have
been. Did I say that out loud?
Nice.
I just wish it had been during Mark Wade's run to see, because Wade's brutally honest,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would have been funny.
It's like, I'm not doing this. I'll be back in a year.
Do you think that's why he took the year off?
I will not have my vision compromised. I am not saving that crappy book.
Because this was halfway through the Morrison's 1 year, so do you think he knew? He's like, nah, I'll come back in a year.
Did he take off?
His last one was 129, and then he came back. What is it?
141 or 142?
Something like that. Yeah.
Well, wasn't he off like doing Kingdom Come or
Excuses? No, that was earlier than 98, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
Wasn't it 96 or something?
But then they did the crossover, with the
Division.
I understood that reference.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
No, there was a bunch of individual books. Like Offspring was one of the books. It was a crossover.
Oh, the Kingdom with the
Kingdom.
Oh, the
yeah.
Kingdom. Oh God, with that stupid. Oh God, that's giving me freaking flashback nightmares.
I actually
ran across that in my local comic book shop, and I look over at the guy. Hey, burn these. These don't need to be in here.
Planet Krypton.
Yeah.
You think Damian Wayne is a bad Bruce Wayne's son? All right, so yeah, Flash is praying everyone to evacuate, but then it's Hatchet who materializes a huge weapon. Okay, Lilith.
Subtext, not so much.
Materializes a huge weapon to shoot a hole into the deck.
As you do.
And as the cold seawater quickly flows into the ship, Dr. Polaris
he goes limp in my grip.
He goes limp in my grip.
See, yes, that weapon magically disappeared when the cold water hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Shrinkage! It's shrinkage!
I was in the pool.
How do you men live with those things?
No, she goes, how do you walk around with those things? Dr. Polaris is awake and as well and grabs the helpless green arrow.
Because what are you going to do without your bow and arrow, son? Nothing.
Wood, Jerry. Wood. All right. So, thoughts on this one?
Absolute mess. I'm sorry. This is an absolute narrative mess.
Hey, man, you can't win the poker game with three of a kind. Come on.
Yeah, well, we got two aces. We got two pocket aces, and then we got a 2 holding us up. Sorry, Connor.
You would think they would have fought a, I don't know, card-themed villain, since it's
like the Royal Flush Gang.
Royal Flush Gang, yes.
But instead
Joker even.
Joker, yeah.
Wait. Was the Joker popular? Wait, what?
Who? I don't know.
98? Hell yeah. Thank you, Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We gotta get him on the podcast one of these days. I'm like, now I don't want to talk Star Wars. You know what I want to talk. I want to talk to the animated series. I don't want to talk the Flash original series.
Why not all of it?
No, he's real touchy about Star Wars these days. So
No, Lilith. Did you? I just saw it. You know who I need to get? You know who's 69 right now?
who?
Alfred Molina. Dr. Otto Octavius.
Ooh.
Superior Puss.
Octopus, that is.
Superior puss.
If you can do it, do it.
In the ongoing, how do you 69? Starring Lilith Popeye. Because we had to get Jerry Conway, which I did. I pulled that off because he was 69 years old. So
Nice.
Phil's amazing. We don't give Yeoman enough appreciation, honestly.
there's a drop. Feels amazing. Good night,
You're
everyone.
welcome.
Going on a high note. Good night.
Say quickly before Lilith roasts me again. Quickly.
Barn door protocol, Lilith. Barn door protocol.
Shut it all down.
I can retire happy now. Barn door protocol.
That's our joke because so like Dan Denido goes to my local comic book shop now, and I'm on the hunt for him so that I can get an interview. I might even get lucky and he might come in with Frank Miller while they're like working on the thing. So I'm just like, okay, Phil, if I tell you Barn Door Protocols, you gotta shut down the whole YouTube. you gotta private our Twitter.
YouTube channel? What YouTube channel? That, or if we would ever actually get Bendis, it's like, wait, what?
Oh, that is no. We have a whole. This isn't even Capes and Lunatics. It is superheroes and cloaks.
We don't know who that is.
Eve Heavenwater.
That's my twin
You
brother.
must have slipped into a multi-dimensional portal. I've never heard of Capes and Lunatics.
Multiverse of madness. Sorry.
Oh, I said I want to charge so we can say the proceeds are going to charity and put Bendis on trial for his crimes against humanity. Will, you can take the Avengers portion. We got
plenty of people. We're like the Johnny Depp lawyer team bureau. We're like 20 deep.
I have so many star witnesses. Yeah, Will take the Avengers part. I told you, man. I got so many of Ray's people who could take his run on Moon Knight. I know Lilith is just itching to get at him about Superman.
And Charlie, why did you do that to Tony Stark's parents?
Why did you make Tony Stark's parents still buddies?
Because he's a nothing burger, that's why.
Damn.
Modern Tony Stark is a nothing burger. Sorry to break it to you, boys.
Robert Downey Jr. made him famous.
I haven't read Iron Man. Oh my god, I haven't read Iron Man in
decades.
Very, very long time.
Will's like, wait a minute. There's no more teen Iron Man. I'm out.
That was an unfortunate few years there.
Yeah, it was called 1995.
Yeah.
Make him a teenager, like Spider-Man, see?
A teenager. Gotta hyphenate it like Stan did, see?
Exactly.
Teenager.
They tried, though. I will say with this crossover, at least they tried.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like some crossovers that just kind of, it's not like a Marvel team up.
So they're getting the participation trophy?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it is the 90s.
It is the 90s.
Although that goes all the way back to the 50s, just so you know. Millennials didn't invent it.
Oh my god. Boomers just blame millennials for everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they forget Gen X exists. Hell, like everybody else.
And I'm fine with that.
Just rolling our eyes at you. All right. So, last issue, The Flash, Volume 2, number 135, March 1998. 3 of a Kind, Part 3. This also Death at the Top of the World. Boy, we're really
continuity error.
Yeah. Writers Mark Millar and Grant Morrison. Millar's gonna top billing. So is that alphabetical or is Grant Morrison?
Yeah, it's definitely alphabetical.
What was Grant Morrison? I was gonna say, was Grant Morrison like, yeah, you can take most of this.
Yeah, you can do this.
I just signed my name on it. Penciler Paul Ryan.
Not that Paul Ryan.
No,
not that one. Oh.
No, the artist.
Not the optometrist.
Drew some Fantastic Four. Drew some Quasar.
That's right.
God rest his soul.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we lost him a few years back, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Anchor, John
Well, the
Nyberg.
older you get. I mean, Betty White finally died on my watch. I thought it would be my grandkids' watch, but it's my watch.
I know. I thought she discovered a Lazarus pit.
Yeah.
The queen was jealous. Changed my mind.
Anchor John Nyberg, colorist Tom McCraw, and letterer Gaspar Saladino. And again, no editor was brave enough to put his name on this one. Funny, the only one I have an editor for is the Green Lantern or the Green Arrow book. So it's like, they had no shame on that Green Arrow book.
They're like, well, it's Connor Hawk. What do you want? It is what it is.
Go ahead, throw it in. All right, so kids, we're gonna do a little time jump now. Remember, Polaris just woke up at the end of the last issue. Now, in this last part, it is the first day of the trial against Hatchet, Sonar, and Heatwave, who sank a cruise ship, causing the death of about 24 passengers.
That's
Flash.
it.
What?
He's on trial for that?
I guess.
Okay. Convenient plot point is convenient. I mean, Have we ever seen villains on trial, honestly? Because, vigilante justice doesn't actually hold up in court.
Well, they got that
this in the DC universe.
Yeah, but they got that fancy lawyer.
Yeah.
True. To be fair, true.
The trial of the century.
It didn't seem
they're
that exciting, actually. I mean, it was.
I know. What, you weren't thrilled by that use of law? Of the law.
Of the law. Hey, legal dramas can be interesting.
Hey! It was a big fight. Will they fought the law and the law won?
The law won.
Yeah, I questioned the structure of them completely diffusing all the tension and all the suspense that they had built up to the end of the Green Arrow issue. And
you wanted them to be capable, Will. You wanted them to be capable. They finally did it in part 3 in flashback, but they were finally capable.
Well, they didn't even show all of the flashback. It was like,
I know.
It was, I don't know.
Millar and I, Morrison, were just like, we don't want to wrap this up. We'll just do like a
pass the buck.
We'll wrap it up. We'll just do a debriefing. Come on.
Yeah. I just don't understand what they were going for here.
I know.
Editor must have said no to the original plan.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Grant Morrison's like, a portal opens up and these aliens made only a sound come out.
And grab sonar. No.
They're like, enough with the weed, hippie.
That's probably what it was.
It's like, actually, it's LSD, Mark. But whatever.
Whoa! Ayahuasca.
That would come the next decade, but yeah.
Flash, Green Lantern, and Green Arrow were on the same cruise ship, and now have to testify in the witness stand. Ooh, thrilling. Flash is first.
What do they think this is? The trial of the Flash?
Yeah.
Speaking about Dragon event, Lilith, that's the original event that got dragged out. I mean, how long was Barry on trial? Like a year?
That's true. That went on for a.
I mean, there was one issue where
the
first page is like Superman's like, they're voting whether to kick him out of the league or not. Superman's like, here's my decision. Then they do like a flashback the whole issue. Then the last page, okay, my decision is coming. But then it's like next issue. It's like really.
Nice.
To be fair, Superman is a long-winded jerk sometimes. So exactly.
But yes, Flash is first and basically identifies the 3 guilty mercenaries.
How can you trust somebody who covers their face, though, bro?
Yeah.
Well, everyone knows Wally's identity at this point, so.
But
I'm surprised he didn't have his mask off. He has his mask on, but everyone knows who Wally is at this point.
They make a point. Well, Superman invokes the blah blah blah.
Yeah, when Kal tried to hide behind a secret identity. Yeah. Even Superman. Bernhard Weinstein is the counsel of defense and one of the best in the business.
Because he knows y'all hate immigrants. That's why.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Oh, they even say, isn't he like? Didn't Lex Luthor use this guy? So.
So how did these guys afford? Well,
and that's a little bothersome. I mean,
because they're military.
Well, yeah, they're military, but also, he's kind of a stereotype of a Jewish lawyer. It seems like, so there seems to be a little bit of
Weinstein. You don't say.
Yeah, unsavory. It seems unsavory to me.
I mean, it could have been worse. His last name could have been Kardashian.
You leave Robert alone.
God rest his soul.
Robert Sr. anyway.
Green Lantern and Flash are questioned by Mr. Weinstein, and they talk about how Flash defeated Dr. Polaris by capturing him in a metal wrap, and how they are not able to rescue all passengers of the cruise ship.
I thought the Flash was fast.
They're in the middle of the ocean. Well, where is he supposed to
He'll
take
never
them?
live up to Barry, okay?
Whoa. Again, it was
That's his whole shtick.
I know. It was an Alaskan cruise. They said the water was cold. A lot of these people were elderly.
But he literally can make heat because he's the Flash.
Well, like
they
Will
just weren't
said,
doing it for him, Will.
Okay.
He couldn't get it up.
Whoa. Again, Green Lantern, giant boat. I know.
Mm-hmm. Instead, he makes a giant something else.
Whoa! Yes, a giant Pamela Anderson. Yes, we know.
Yeah.
Everybody loves boobies.
There's a drop. Oh no, wait, no! Even those giant ones, Lilith.
Those boobs scare me.
Thank you, Noel Tate.
What's frightening is that came up in a conversation, and you have a drop of it. That's frightening.
That was when Lilith
We
Hellfire
literally
guest
are the
starred on.
supernatural drops. We have a drop for everything.
Okay.
That was when Lilith Hellfire guest starred on Into the Night, the Moon Knight podcast with Noel Looney Tunes Tate.
Those boobs scare me.
It was about Steven Splatt's art. That's the origin of that drop.
It's not just for boys.
Wow, I remember his Moon Knight from all those years ago.
That's what they were talking about.
The
Anatomy that defied the laws of physics. Yes.
Not the Enchantress from Rob Liefeld, Avengers. It's Avengers.
What, Heroes Reborn?
Heroes Reborn. Yeah, I've tried to wipe that from my mind, but it's still there, unfortunately.
I'm telling you, we're gonna have to get the whole group together and just Mystery Science Theater 3000 that whole Heroes Reborn. I'm telling you, some big milestone anniversary, Lil. We got to do it.
You got it, bud.
Giant Captain America boobies. My God.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Oh my God, the best put down ever. Oh, remember when we talked to Fabian Nisa Isa, Lilith, and I said, I called him Deadpool's dad. He goes, I guess that makes Rob his mom.
Yeah. Now I need that as a drop.
I have to go back in the archive and think that so yeah, captured Polaris in a metal wrap. Very anticlimactic. As everybody's thinking the three villains will surely, don't call me Shirley, will be sentenced for their deeds, Mr. Weinstein pulls out secret documents with proof that Hatchet, Sonar, and Heatwave originally were part of a secret mission for the U.S. military.
Patsies.
Therefore, the judge has no alternative but to stop the trial and to hand the case over to a military court. But earlier, Flash did read thousands and thousands of pages of law books and was able to find a way to outsmart Mr. Weinstein. See, Will, you said this wasn't action-packed, man. Flash read a bunch of books.
Really fast.
Learning.
Yeah. In the end, the three heroes come together at Wally's house and tell Linda Park that the case of Hatchet, Sonar, and Heatwave will be heard in front of a national jury. See? Action-packed ending.
I think
a trial we're never going to see.
Linda was just as bored as we were.
Absolutely. After they left, she's like, bro, You went on a cruise and that's the story you have to tell? Jeez. Get a life, kid.
Why was that Connor Hawk getting laid?
She's like, so Connor and Kyle, or
No. No, he likes them naturally green, Lil.
oh, sorry. He's got a Captain T. Kirk fetish. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, here's something notes finally. According to Green Lantern and D.A. Toffler, the 12th Amendment allows superheroes to testify without revealing their true identity. Since our 12th Amendment revised presidential election was submitted December 9th, 1803 and ratified June 15th, 1804, this means the amendment...
Ooh, constitutional law. Tell it, Obama.
I
Tell
told
it.
you!
So
Action-packed! Action-packed!
Do they maybe mean the 14th, you know?
I don't know. It just says this must mean the amendments in their world and follow the real world. So
yeah.
Okay. Wow,
Any excuse is better than none that you don't know how to read the amendments. It's fine.
told you it's action-packed. Amendments.
That
reading
makes
books.
it even worse.
Schoolhouse Rock.
I'm just a bill.
Aw.
That still slaps to this day. Thank you.
It does. It's freaking awesome.
But you know, mine is conjunction junction.
Yeah.
Not sure. That one, that's a classic.
I'm just a bill. It didn't work for Clinton, and it's not going to work here.
Oh, to quote South Park, that's when the bar lowered. James Cameron, remember? And then Randy Newman's down there. He's like, if you raise the bar, nobody will hire me. I was like, damn, that's a sick bar, South Park. And then I just remember Family Guy, and I'm like, yeah, that's about right.
All right. So, thoughts on
Action
this?
packed.
Action packs.
Especially that ending. Woo.
The ending was very disappointing, I will say.
Again, Flash read some books. We're not going to see the final trial, so it's like, okay, guess we'll just assume they got.
I'm telling you, the editor, they must have had something whipped up real bad. And the editors was like, immediately no, do something else. Like, all right, we'll show you.
Again, Grant Morrison was thinking up some other dimensional poop, and it's just like no.
And the artist like secretly like wrote the editor. I can't draw this.
You're right.
Come get your boy. Come get your boy.
All right, you've convinced me. Grant Morrison had this big, huge, out of his mind storyline, and they were just like, no.
Bro, it's one issue. You're not getting any more.
Well, no, he plotted out all three, maybe, and they were just like, no, you can't do this. So he was like, fine, I'm gonna have Flash sit around and read books.
They're like, fine. Can you imagine if Flash sitting around reading books is the better ending, though? Like, what did he do? I need to know.
The ending might not be that exciting, but Lilith, you know that I can admire that level of petty.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Fine, I'm gonna tank the book.
Connor's just like, no, you were my only hope. No.
Save me, Grant Morrison. You're my only hope.
Yeah.
Ooh, you were in trouble right then anyway.
Didn't Green Arrow end like in what 6 issues, 4 issues?
Yeah, 6 or 7. Yep.
And they shoved him into the Justice League.
No, I think he was there before. He was even there before. So I think once the book ended, I don't know if he was even in the Justice League. Was that when Wade took over?
Yeah.
No, I think Connor pretty much disappeared completely. I'm pretty.
And we never acknowledge him in the main books. Like, when's the last time we acknowledged him? Never.
No, again, well, New 52 really, look what they did there. I mean, we didn't get Wally for a while.
Mm-hmm.
OG
Well,
Wally.
Wally's literally the redheaded stepchild, so.
Oh, yeah.
You would think that Tim Drake's the redhead the way they treat him and not Jason.
Oh, yeah, New 52 did all kinds of damage to Tim Drake, too.
Just a couple of months ago, they did a bunch of. I'm not even talking about the bisexual thing. I'm talking about the Drake thing.
Oh, another Bendis production, yeah. Put him in a.
Bendis.
Put him in a brown suit and just be like, oh, what's your superhero identity, Drake? What?
You're wearing the brown pants today?
Oh!
Sorry.
Bendis.
Again.
The middle was good, and then it's just the beginning and the end. Ends are hard. The ending is hard.
Whoa! Boy, Lilith, he was such a one-track mind.
It is the 69th episode. I have to give you the jokes.
True.
It's an endless machine over here, honestly, for sexual innuendo. I did grow up watching Friends.
I mean, you have to get in practice because yes, summer '69.
Summer '69. Just when you thought you heard every dick joke possible, here comes summer '69.
July is going to be a marathon for Lilith Hellfire.
Get your Red Bulls ready, kids.
It's going to be like Rocky running up and down them steps. And remember, you're fully in charge of it. Capes and Lunatics episode 269. So, kids,
I know. I have to decide quickly. I get it, Phil.
You got a couple weeks. You got till July. Hey, kids. So that'll be a complete Lilith Hellfire production. So you don't want to miss that.
Not sure if we're gonna go complete porn star or something wholesome just to throw everybody off.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get the little black book out this time.
Maybe, possibly. If anybody's still alive through COVID.
Wow!
It was a rough time for them. I'm going to be real with you.
Damn. Way to end this on a cheery note, Lilith Hellfire.
I mean, they ended the book on a cheery note. What do you want from me?
What more do you want? The reading law books, sitting on a couch.
That the government gets away with everything? That's not a good moral lesson.
What more of an ending do you want? Superheroes were sitting on a couch drinking coffee.
What is this, the Arrowverse? What is this episode of Supergirl? It could have been worse. It could have been ice cream. It could have been worse.
It's not the Arrowverse. They weren't taking their masks off every 2 seconds. Oh, hey, this person I met on the street 5 minutes ago. Hey, I'm Barry Allen.
Yeah.
And then they mysteriously died. Remember when he told all the rogues and they all died? Oh, what was that, season 5 with freaking the guy?
Oh. No. With the Thinker in season 4.
Yeah, the Thinker. He told everybody they all died anyway. Like, obviously, all the villains can't know. Obviously, they're gonna die. You signed our death warrant, Barry. Thanks.
No. We are the Flash. No, that don't work for villains, bro.
Can we get an F in the chat for the Arrowverse? F in the chat for the Arrowverse.
Hey, man, I'm gonna go to that convention in August, and I'm gonna meet Batwoman. Damn it.
Yeah, Jessica.
Javicia Leslie.
Yes, thank you. I was want to say Leslie is her first name. I don't, because that's the problem with having two first names. Is it's a thing. Or even worse, 3 last names: Scott, William, whatever.
Or bathing in coughs, medicine. Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you were sleeping in, sensory deprivation tank full of like cough syrup.
I don't know what they put in Benadryl, and I don't want to know what they put in Benadryl.
Magic.
Allegedly, it's alcohol free. Allegedly.
Yeah, just like that alcohol-free beer Charlie Esser drinks, sure.
Hops and barley with none of the benefits. Boo.
I swear, alcohol.
All those carbs for nothing.
All right, so are we done here?
Yes.
I think so.
All right, kids. I can't promise episode 70 will be more exciting than this, but
the villain will be better. I'll tell you that.
What's our homework, Phil? What's our
next week we will get to that Green Lantern Sentinel Heart of Darkness 3-issue miniseries.
Okay.
So we'll probably see where Jade went, and we'll also do Green Lantern Secret Files and Origins #1.
Ooh, I like that one.
And in 2 weeks, we'll do Green Lantern 97 through 99 and Green Lantern 80-page Giant #1. And then
giant size Green Lantern. Oh boy!
And then in 3 weeks, starts July.
What happens in July, Phil?
I need the drop, Lilith Hellfire. Come on, Summer of '69.
Remind me.
Summer of '69. Suck it. Well, we're recording next 2 nights. I'll just write something up for tomorrow night or the next night. I'll just cut it out.
All right, perfect.
So yes, over here for Summer of '69, we'll be covering Green Lantern. Well, we added on 2 issues from 1970, Lil, so we didn't end on a cliffhanger. So yes, we are covering Green Lantern 66 through 75. So yes, Green Lantern 69 will be part of Summer of '69, kids. So synergy.
Nice.
And then, like I said, first week of August, we're doing Emerald Knights from Green Lantern 100 through 106. So in case you don't get enough Hal Jordan in July.
We get
Born in
more.
July. Summer of
No,
'69.
Will's like-
Born in July.
Will's like, nonsense. Never have enough Hal Jordan.
That's right.
He wants to go full Jordan Hill.
I, of course, love Hal Jordan.
Yes, Jordan July in summer of '69. Hey, well, all right. So, send us your thoughts on all that. Send us your thoughts. Tell Lilith Hellfire what a good job she did. Which,
Duh.
you know, I was going to say you're too afraid. You're too afraid to say otherwise. So, yes, tell Lilith Hellfire what a good job she did. Email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com. Or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow. You can follow Sector 2814 on Facebook, on Twitter. Join the Green Lantern fan group on Facebook. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Everything we do, whether it's a regular episode, creator interviews, everything goes up on the YouTube. So smash that subscribe button so you don't miss a second of it.
Smash it.
And of course, please, if you can, subscribe to the Patreon. That one is not free. We're paying for that out of our own pocket. Every little bit helps, but $3 to $5 gets you the exclusive.
Yeah, we
early
don't have
access.
the fancy military backing us up.
That's right. So yes, early access to creator interviews. Lilith and I talk to Mr. DG Chichester every month. The May episode will be Punisher Annual 4, and I might talk him into doing the whole Von Strucker gambit. So you don't want to miss that.
Poor Chichester.
I got the good mic out for you guys.
And superhero movie brackets. We will find the worst superhero movie of all time.
Even if it kills Phil.
And it will, because Lilith Hellfire demanded my pain. So find the link to that, or get yourself some pretty Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merchandise. You can find everything all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics.
For quality.
All right. Special guest Lilith Hellfire, where can people get a hold of you?
If you guys want to hang out with me on the interwebs, find me on Twitter, not tweeting at Lilith Hellfire. Find me on Instagram, not posting at Lilith Hellfire 69. And find me making comments, not content, on Lilith at Lilith Hellfire 69 over on TikTok.
Remember, July, kids.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
No, clearly you do them both.
Very hard, very tempting. Well,
That's what Connor said.
Ew.
Let me get a ride on your alligator back, bro. Somebody's muffin's getting buttered. That ain't my business.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
Still here in spirit and hopefully back here soon. Remember, if you need your weekly Matt Kona fix, follow him on every social media known to man at Matt Kona, MATTKONA. And this one is for you, Lilith.
5 inches, lady.
Oh, no, that's Will.
Sparkly quantum tentacles.
Even MySpace? Was he on MySpace?
Probably. I wouldn't put it past him.
That's not a thing.
And this is for both of you.
When he gives me his bone.
I love that one.
That's what Connor said.
Hey-oh! I knew you were going there. I knew it. All right, Mr. Will Allred, master of the core, master of the quantum zone, master of the Kickstarter, master of the crossover division. Where can people find you?
You can find me at Walred, Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and probably other social media that I don't remember setting up. And you can find all you want to know about Crossover Division at crossoverdivision.com. We'll be launching in a few weeks, number 4, once we get number 3 sent out because it's being printed right now. So that's cool. If you're interested in Diary of Night, it's diaryofnight.com. And you can find out about Explain Yourself, which is another podcast that I do with writer Kevin Joseph and other things like the Quantum Zone, quantumzone.org for all things Quasar. Find all these at, thank you, Bill,
Suck it, Lilith.
linktr.ee/Walred, WALLRED.
Got him on the link tree, Lilith.
Hey, boys, you look at the party? I love the party.
I'll put it in my navel.
They aren't even attempting to enter our orifices.
Oh, they were. They were this issue. Absolutely.
What kind of cruise do you say that? No, Lilith.
Exactly. They were cruising. Exactly.
I was going to say, no, Lilith, cruise, not cruising. Oh, my God. I guess I invited this on myself. Hey, Lilith, you want to be on episode 69? God damn it, I'm in. Thank you for joining us, kids. Again, join me and Will next week. Green Lantern Sentinel, Heart of Darkness, and
I resemble that.
Oh, you're always welcome. You're welcome every week, Little Hellfire, but it's usually at the beginning of the week. You're usually like, oh, no way, bro.
Only for 69. Hey-o.
Hey-o. You heard it here first, kid. Summer of 69, fast approaching.
That's a threat. And a promise.
pretty much every show we can do it on, we're doing it on. Hell. We're doing the 69 as much as we can. All right, kids. Come back next time. And remember, read those books because knowing is half the battle.
Half the battle.
Good night.
That's right.